Tonight, before you go to sleep, try something. Turn off your phone, turn off the lights, and sit in complete silence. At first, it feels peaceful, but after a while, something changes. Your brain starts listening. Every tiny sound suddenly feels important. The room feels different, almost uncomfortable. And even though you know you're safe, part of your mind still feels like something is wrong. But this fear didn't come from nowhere. For most of human history, silence was dangerous. Today, darkness is normal. Cities glow all night long. Cars move outside your window, your phone lights up your face at 2 a.m., but for your ancestors, night was a completely different world. No streetlights, no electricity, no houses glowing in the distance, just darkness, the kind of darkness where you couldn't even see your own hand. And somewhere beyond that darkness, Lord, there were predators, wolves, big cats, other humans. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans survived by listening. At night, your ears became more important than your eyes, and silence was often the first sign that something nearby had changed, because forests are never truly silent. Like insects hum, leaves move, animals make noise. So when everything suddenly stopped, your brain paid attention. Even today, your nervous system still reacts to silence the same way. Not because you're weak, because your brain remembers. Then humans discovered fire. And fire changed everything. For the first time in history, humans could create a small island of safety inside the darkness. A campfire didn't just provide warmth, it created comfort. A place where predators stayed away, a place where humans could finally relax, and something fascinating happened around those fires. People started talking, not about survival, not about hunting. Stories, myths, dreams, memories. The campfire became the first theater in human history, the first classroom, the first place where humans sat together and imagined things that didn't physically exist. And even today, humans still feel strangely calm watching fire, because for thousands of generations, fire meant you survived another night. The strange thing is, your body still behaves like you're living in that ancient world. Modern humans think we're rational creatures, but most of our emotions were built in environments that no longer exist. Your brain evolved in forests, not apartments, not office buildings, not cities. This is why complete silence can feel uncomfortable. Your nervous system expects background life, wind, rain, crickets, voices, movement. When all sound disappears, your brain starts searching for danger. And this is also why certain sounds feel comforting. Rain on windows, a fan at night, ocean waves, a distant train. These sounds tell your ancient brain the environment is stable, nothing dangerous is moving nearby, you are safe enough to rest. But silence doesn't only reveal the outside world, it reveals your inner world too. Thousands of years ago, humans spent enormous amounts of time in silence, walking, watching fire, looking at stars. There was no endless stimulation, no notifications, no videos, no infinite scrolling. Your ancestors were forced to sit with their thoughts. Modern humans rarely experience this anymore. The moment silence appears, we reach for something. Music, podcasts, phones, background noise. Not because we are entertained, because silence forces the brain inward, and sometimes that feels uncomfortable. Silence exposes things we usually keep hidden under distraction. Stress, loneliness, fear, regret. This is why many people sleep with TVs running, or constantly play music in empty rooms. We are surrounded by noise because many of us no longer know how to exist without it. For most of history, humans experienced nights we can barely imagine today. Nights so dark that the stars looked overwhelming. Nights so quiet that people could hear animals moving from far away. Nights where entire families gathered around a single fire and simply existed together. And maybe something important disappeared when humans conquered the night. Because silence was never only about fear, it was also reflection. The ancient world forced humans to slow down, to think, to observe, to feel connected to something larger than themselves. But modern life removed almost all silence from our existence. And maybe that's why true silence feels strange now. Not because humans were designed to avoid it, but because we forgot how to live with it. Tonight, when your room becomes quiet, listen carefully. That uncomfortable feeling inside you, like, is older than civilization, older than language, older than history itself, because somewhere deep inside your brain, a small part of you is still sitting beside a fire, waiting for morning.